Everybody. I don't know what happened, maybe because I had my phone down. Let me just fix the screen, everybody. So we were live today on TikTok. This is just a recap here. Wishing everybody a good Thursday. Loving YouTube, loving this platform. I just want to take a few seconds. Thank you, YouTube. You've connected me with some amazing people. Let's just recap. Yesterday, I connected with Luis from Pennsylvania. He was very busy, and I know I'm a little bit 2 hours off of yesterday because we were on TikTok today. Celebrate little wins in your business. I went live, got out of my comfort zone, but I've been live a few times on there, and I didn't know if it was really for me, just a lot of people, kind of zooming in and out like traffic on there, but I actually felt comfortable on TikTok. I actually didn't feel like it was uncomfortable, just like I felt really at peace there today. So there's something to be said. I've been coming online and it's really getting easier. I think it's getting more routine. It kind of pulls out different skills, maybe skill sets. I'm a teacher by education, so that's my first. I'm used to speaking, but obviously speaking live and candidly without any ability to edit or anything like that can be a little bit intimidating, but I'm slowly finding this easier, everybody. So I am with the company pharmacy, getting the word out, inspiring others to go for your dream. That's really, a very simple premise that I have going on here. So today's topic is how the comp plan in your particular business, how you are getting paid to provide is so powerful because you want to show people something that they can also duplicate and work without coming across barriers of not getting compensated for what they're worth. And I feel that that is why this particular company, pharmacy, is separating themselves. How many direct sales companies can we sit here and say are global? Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, we have Mexico, we also have Italy that just came on board, the UK, Canada. Let's think out of the box. If I was just saying this morning on my live on TikTok, if you're not finding, like I'm in Massachusetts, and if I'm not finding my tribe in on social media, if I'm not finding people who enjoy this kind of work, which is so transparent, is like big bonus because everybody can see just what this is about. As I'm a testament to the products, then go to other places online. Go to other places online. The net, this whole world is global, so you may go to other places. I was actually thinking, are we allowed on any of our social media to change our location so we can network with people in other countries where our business is? So that's a consideration. Have you done that? Have you thought of that? Because that is the passion about really thinking creatively and all of the potential we have here in the modern time of social media. This is social media. This is relationship building and connecting with people. So I was just saying, I met Luis on here. He asked me about joining, and yes, this is co-ed. If you're just catching me, this is pharmacy. We have one of the most best comp plans that you're going to find in this niche. And we were just saying that it's co-ed because I do a base face. I added some color on TikTok, but for the first time, I didn't add any foundation products. I didn't have to put on, this is pharmacy, but I didn't have to put on foundation today. I added just very minimal concealer just to brighten up a little bit under the eye. Let me put this lamp on. But I credit my healthy skin to rest. I credit it to the collagen that I'm on. I really have to say, being on this stuff and knowing that other people in the company are seeing results too, especially with the hydro drops, taking them directly under the tongue. I do see that glow. I really see that glow. I didn't have to apply. It was optional yesterday. I'm thinking, I was looking at myself as I was talking. Have I applied foundation? And it must be, the combo of good nutrition, which is skin elasticity and our collagen. It has a hyaluronic acid in this as well, and also vitamin C. And then this is the liquid form. So I really have to say, I am really happy and I'm really enjoying the products. And this, I've hit pan. So I met in Fort Lauderdale, by chance, out of a few viewers, guys, he was right near pharmacy's headquarters in Miami. I said, "You're in Fort Lauderdale," and it didn't click. You could go back and see my reaction on that live, but he was right down there, so he was going to tell his wife. So it is so inspiring. It is so hopeful that we can do this. We have to believe in our minds that we can do this and spread the word. But this is the protein. This is banana. I am down, and I'm a good testimony that I am using the products and they are serving me well. So I'm going to sit on here if anybody's passing through. I would love to relationship build and introduce you to a wonderful company where people are winning in simple terms. So today we spoke clearly about how you don't hit ranks. You come in at 50%. Way back in certain direct sales companies, they're not going to give you 50% to share products that we already use. They might give you 20%, 30%. So this is at 50. And so you will feel that you're being properly taken care of, 50%. Now, on top of that, a big stress, and I know I emphasized a little bit on here yesterday, you don't have to refer 100 people, because that was the trouble before, because that's because the percent of your selling power was dwindled to 20 or 30%. So that's why you have to refer. And see, I have to break it down very simply because people don't make these connections. So you would have to refer many people. So to start in this, all you would need is 3 to 5 people who are using the product. They're using it and they get 3 to 5. And there's power and potential in that, because we can set ourselves on such a different, promising, rewarding path by doing things we normally do. We normally, like I was saying the other day, buy makeup. I clarified today as a single mom, let's get into this particular area. Do you have to be a makeup expert? Absolutely not. Not to share products that you're showing, that you're enjoying. To be an influencer, you do not need to be visually perfect. Am I here to show makeup to be visually perfect? That's not it at all. The passion here is home business. The passion here is helping people win and find another way that are like-minded. If you are a single dad, if you are a parent like me raising a child alone, a single parent, if you are someone who painfully needs a change, we're in life, we're living life, but we reach sometimes a season where we've, as they say in the Bible, you've been on that mountain long enough. I've been on the mountain that I'm on long enough, and I fought, you say you fight the good fight, because I'm very spiritual too about the way I live, and I make those connections spiritually. If you're a Christian, that's also what I am. I'm a Christian. I honestly just want to work hard, provide for my daughter, and find others that also want the same. So I'm just sharing pharmacy, but somebody was saying, well, she thought the conversation was going to end yesterday because I was networking, speaking to people in the single parent group on Facebook, and she wanted to hear about pharmacy. And when I told her, she was a little bit fearful, and we spoke about fear today. The fear was, I don't know if I could do what you guys do with the photos and the pictures. And I basically had to explain, this is really not about me showing myself for surface reasons, trying to, show beauty. I mean, yeah, we want to look good. Don't get me wrong. We want to look good. But this is about deeper substance than that. This is about creating income, an income for your family, time for your family. That I know working a traditional job, there are boundaries there. Working a traditional job as a single parent, just this morning I was thinking, I stress out. I don't know about any of you if you are in this boat of single parenting, but I have to um not tweak isn't the word, sorry. I have to get my job, and I know other parents, even if you're not a single parent, you're within a couple, we have to, the word is orchestrate. We have to orchestrate our jobs perfectly so that you're dropping your child off, you have commute time to get to a traditional job. And not only when you drop them off, you've got to go in there in many cases. Like my daughter is now in the public school. Well, I have to physically, and I was bummed out about this because I knew this, how many of us doing drop off know that this means our precious time to have time to commute then to your job. But they're having me go in. I have to sign a book that we're here. I have to now go in front of people. I mean, imagine, if you're not looking your best in the morning and you have to now go in front of people to sign the book and say hello to people. The best drop off for me would just be outside. And I think people would get this as a single parent. It would be a dream to just drop my daughter outside. Can you please receive her? So I can now, and I have, and this is no lie, I have run to my car. How many of us do this in a traditional job? I have run to the car, fearful that, especially I'm in the Northeast, in the winters, in a snowstorm with ice, it changes the commute. So we have to orchestrate as single parents how we're going to have time to drop them off, then to commute in increment weather as well. Because everything starts early. And it should, but there's nobody that's going to drop your child for before school care. Yes, a bus will, and that's the other thing, as single parents, your child can't go to the bus stop. So these are some of the things that led me, and everything adding up, that led me to seek something non-traditional, to come online, which has been a dream for a decade, over a decade. I really wanted to work from home since 2009. But when I came online, a little background, like some of you, if you were online, you found a lot of scams. Let's just tell it like it was. I found a company. It was like a blogging company, but they said to share out. And back then you couldn't. I think you can now because I'm doing it. I'll have like a live video and I can share it to different platforms. Well, back then they didn't want duplicate content. So I kind of ruined back then my Google. I ruined Google and then I stayed away from it. But then when I did well on YouTube, I couldn't get any monetization because of an early company that I had been in. It was called Empower Network. And it was one of the first companies I have ever seen online. And so from there, oh, hey, hi, Hazel. How are you? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm just going into a little background here about who I am, what led me online. So basically, the conversation is a little background. Maybe I'm rambling a bit. Oh, share what? Oh, I'm just sharing. Is everything audio-wise good? Hey, where are you from? What area? I've dropped what area you're from, but no, I'm sharing some background about who am I and how I came online. So it was around 2009 to 2013 where I was just finding things that were fly by night. I don't know what your experiences are. Please enlighten me. Have you kind of ever considered working online and what you first found when you came online? So basically it was fly by night opportunities, like we call it the shiny ball syndrome. So fast forward 2009 to 2013, that's basically what I found. It wasn't until I found a previous company that I found out that I really had a love and a passion for direct sales. So that is what I'm sharing today when I say the word share. I'm with pharmacy. And it's simple for anybody who is looking, like, say if you're looking to work from home, but you don't know where to start. I've looked at everything, so I could be a source, and we can put our heads together on what you've seen. But I am most comfortable to get a home business started through direct sales. So direct sales is products. So I'm sorry, usually I actually apply what I'm sharing, but I had done that this morning earlier, so I'm just coming on to stop by. So this company has nutrition. So for instance, so you can piece together what the heck I'm talking about. So this is a direct sales company. I joined at the end of either October or November, and I really wasn't able to work it because I was working full time in the classroom. Oh, I'm sorry. That's real weird. But hey, I'm glad you joined. Yeah, I'm talking about adult home business for 18 or up, but I'm so glad you joined. Aw, I don't know why you're seeing this because I put not for kids. I put not for kids on it. That's so sweet that you stopped by though. So, yeah, so I don't know, Hazel, maybe you would have like adults that might be interested in this. But honestly, yeah, I put that this video wasn't for kids. I'm not sure why. I'll go back and check the settings. That's weird. But for anyone catching it, it was so nice to see you. I'm actually a school teacher. Yeah, you're 13. I teach grades 1 to 6. So I'm coming from teaching, and I also do home business. I also sell products. But that was so sweet of you to join. So yes, if you're catching me, I'm kind of lecturing here, and I guess somehow the kids are finding me, but no, you don't have to go. You could listen. This would probably be more appropriate for your older family members. You can listen. But anyway, I think that business is healthy. Financial wisdom, financial education is good for you guys. I want to educate my daughter. My daughter's only turning 6 this weekend, but I want to educate her on financial knowledge, like what to do with your finances, and learn, because we didn't learn. We had to kind of figure it out ourselves. But I'm using products. This is a collagen. Yeah, I didn't mean to alarm you. So anyway, this is a collagen that I'm using. And this can go into smoothies, and I'm obviously not for kids. Oh, you have to clean the bathroom? I have to clean the bathroom too, Hazel. Who doesn't need to clean? We could always use an extra cleaning. That's so sweet. You're safe with me. I'm a teacher, so I teach grades 1 to 6. Actually, I probably don't teach your age group. It ends at 6th grade. So I was just in a 6th grade last year. I taught 11 and 12-year-olds. So you're 1 year. So are you in 7th grade? So you're 1 year ahead of my certification. I'm only certified 1 to 6. So this is the collagen. It's tasteless. It goes into coffee, smoothies. So take care, Hazel. Believe me, I'm child friendly. I am G-rated, but of course, this is home business. You do have to be 18 or up, but it's really sweet. It's really sweet. That's odd, guys. So let me just, a little disclaimer. I do set my videos for not for kids. Oh, geez. Oh, I should ask Hazel, why aren't you in school, Hazel? Are you home ill as the teacher? Why aren't you in school? So anyways, this is the protein, and Luis was interested. This is banana. So I'm doing a little recap. So basically the point, guys, I don't want to get off and ramble because, I'm building online, so I don't have a lot of viewers directing me to basically leave me questions. So I am from the teaching profession, like I was just telling Hazel, so I'm not putting the pressure on people to check things out. It's just basically me showing up, sharing something that I know would be beneficial to parents, to those needing a change, to those that also need to create an opportunity especially in this economy where we were talking. I went into the Dollar General, something maybe anybody of all age can relate to. The Doritos for 2 regular size bags are $7. It's crazy. I was like floored, and like I've seen the prices before, but I'm still repeating to myself, how could a bag of Doritos have gone up? And it's inflation. It's what the cost is. It's like we saw it skyrocket during the pandemic, but I digress. So I'm going to get focused. And basically, I really want to emphasize that pharmacy, if you have not heard about it, is going to be probably something you will hear about very soon, because the comp plan is 50%, I was saying, and you come in and you don't hit a rank. You start at 50%. We're running a promo. If you'd like to get involved and get your site, is $10 right now till September 23rd. So what is today? The 19th. So like 4 days. And they're going to throw in a large size garlic shampoo and I'm sorry, excuse me, and a safari, my allergies, a safari hat, a safari hat and garlic shampoo. Sorry guys. That's live video, real life. My allergies. I've got to go get some after this recap. So really, I'm doing a little recap of what we spoke about live this morning. I was really proud of myself. I stayed on TikTok for about an hour and 5 minutes. So I met the requirement to network. So if you're catching this and you would like to network, my friend and I are networking all things work at home. We're going to cover work at home topics. It's really a passion to really be a source for others at whatever level. In certain communities, to work online, you have to pay for the community. So I would like to generate one for free and be there for people. And I'm actually I had a business page on Facebook, but I am going to, and I said yesterday on here, I am going to think about opening a business page again on Facebook, because you will get the credit as a home business to have the benefits and support from Facebook to promote that business. So I'm in professional mode over there on Facebook. I'm monetized, so you could be sharing this and also getting monetized to post content. But I know for some, you're like, what are you doing on here? What's going on? So the company is Pharmacy. It's a direct sales company. I showed you a little bit of nutrition. We have far more. This is the base face I created. I was really happy today because I don't really need the foundation, because I've been on that collagen and I can see there's no foundation here. I didn't apply anything except for concealer under the eye, and there's no foundation. I only used this palette. This palette acted as a substitute for the sun, really. So this is a bronzer, a highlight, and the blush. And I kind of just use it to just look sun-kissed. And we were saying today, there's been research, and this is true. I don't know how long ago I heard this, but the better you look in the workplace, and the better you look pretty much out in public, people perceive you, and I'm just reciting the study, people perceive you as knowing what you're talking about more. So like if you beautify or polish yourself, you're perceived in a more positive way. And as a single parent, I was going barefaced to work. Some of you young students catching maybe this video, you go barefaced, but you're treated a little bit differently when you take the time. So I was saying that many of the products in this company are co-ed. I just showed you a little bit of the nutrition. I posted about the toothpaste. We have toothpaste. We have hair care, which is the garlic, the hair oil I used. We have elixir for the skincare. I believe skincare is now co-ed. Who doesn't want to look like they're taking care of their skin? Do men go as far as we do? I don't know. But if you do, you're not alone, because it's you know, everybody wants to look pretty decent in some manner. We actually have a men's line of aftershave, lotion. We even have, I mean, what company has this? We have hand wash, men's hand wash too. Aftershave, lotion, hand wash. So there is a men's line. Okay, so this isn't just makeup. Basically, before my daughter was born, I was into, oh, let's create a makeup look when I was in another company where most of it was the beauty aspect. But this is so much more than beauty. I can use this elixir, which has 15 oils, and look at the beautiful packaging. I can use it as a scalp moisturizer. I can use it as a hair moisturizer too. I'm going to get that going with it. And I can use it on my neck and my skin. I did my skincare. I'm just, you know, coming back here on this platform because I enjoyed speaking to people on this platform. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok. I'm also pretty consistent now on Facebook. So I'm enjoying. So this is a beautiful beauty mask. I even use this during the day. But the skincare is top notch, and literally I have no foundation on. And I'm out of my 20s. I don't know if you're so interested. I mean, are people so obsessed with age? I'm out of my 30s and 40s. Let's just say that. I just have cracked the next decade. Calendula oil. Yeah, please stop by. I mean, if you're catching me and you have no idea what I'm talking about, we can connect, just say hello in the, you know, during the day. I appreciate it, you know. So there you have it, guys. We have nutrition, we have skincare, we have hair care, we have a little bit of home. When I say home, they have their own laundry detergent, and this is EU standard, so it's all affordable, and I want to stress that you want a company where others can partake. You know, it opens it way up when it can be both men and women. And I was just saying, and I'll say it again, my sponsor, this is powerful. My sponsor brought in her husband. She can even bring in her 2 teenage boys. You speak about teenager. You know, we just saw Hazel say hello on here. She's 13. Again, I limited it, you know, to adults on this video, but I don't know, YouTube. I don't know how that happened. YouTube is in control. So anyway, so at 18, a family could come into this business with different accounts, which I have never heard of in direct sales, because my sponsor just did it with her husband. They have 2 different accounts, and he's also in this. Why are people jumping on? Like, you're catching this, like, what the heck? Because it is so affordable, the products. You get 50% off immediately. You get 62, that's over the 50%, 62.5 to bring in 3 to 5 people, not hundreds, because when the comp plan gives you what you deserve, pays you for what your effort and your hard work is, you don't need. Like, remember those direct sales companies, because I was a part of one, where I thought it was like a major thing. Ooh, I just went up the rank. I think I'm at 30%. Oh, I went from 20, now 25 to 30. But let me tell you, it was hard for people to win. It was hard for people to duplicate, because now on top of that smaller percentage, the products were more money. Okay, the products were not affordable. So that is what this is here. It's called Pharmacy. We are in every state in the country. Okay, it's all over the United States. We are in Dominican Republic, Mexico, UK, Canada. We just added Italy. We are in, I can't name them all because I honestly don't know them all. Probably like Australia, 39 countries. So I was just saying, could you think out of the box? And if it's allowed, could you, if you're not, you know, seeing the interest, maybe on your town profile from Facebook, if you're based in a town and you put in your town and state, could you switch your Facebook? That would be good for us to figure out, wouldn't it? If we could, if I could switch mine to Italy, and keep it in Italy, network in Italy, then I'm going to hop over to the UK. Imagine that. Imagine the potential in that. I've got to, maybe today after I get off here, I will look into that. So 3 to 5 people, you're not, because that's why people are like thinking of what happened before. No, you will quickly learn this company's name if you've never heard of it. It only came here in 2018. So baby, it's a baby company in our country, but it was over in Turkey for 70 years. So that is what I want to emphasize. I'm excited because I know, do you think I want to bring in 100 guys? I'm not a sales lady, but I know that very soon I could find people that would understand that 3 to 5 people to use like awesome products, whitening toothpaste, self tanners, things we're already buying. So big kind of clarity was you either support Target, Sephora, and you support them, or you support you and your family when you're 18 or up. Because my daughter can be passed on this business. I get it moving. I come on social media. I get the word out. We spoke today because I was kind of all over the place yesterday with my passion and my excitement. But I went into salons and local businesses a decade ago. But when I went in, I only went in with a business card. Do you know how powerful now that this company gives us samples? So even if anybody's catching anything here, that a full size elixir, I have the small one this is for the face, it can be for the neck, it can be for the scalp. People from other companies with these ingredients, is 15 different oils in here, dry oil, have said this is a fortune in another company that they saw, but that she did a training for us and she puts this in her scalp. Okay, I've got to try it. I haven't tried it. And believe me, do you have curly hair? I could use the moisture. Could this make a big difference? I haven't tried it yet in my hair, I was saying, but I'm going to. So we have samples. This is a very generous company, has the momentum, released, and it's not the pharmacy of 2018 if you have heard of this. They're just growing. So we've got shampoo samples, hair mask. Do you need hair growth? We have garlic in our hair care. So I guarantee you will know of it, even if direct sales may not be your niche. Okay, so I gave my VFX foundation samples to my mom. Perfume, okay, around the springtime too, this packaging. So I have these samples. We have lipsticks. I love their lip products. I love the eyeshadows, lipsticks. So the point is, you go into a local business to get the word out. You bring these samples. You don't have to pay. You don't even have to design on Canva. I was saying yesterday, you go to the Dollar Tree and make it look presentable. Get a nice fine points pen, and you can just write your contact right on the sticker. Stick it right to the product. Stick it right to the product, because I can guarantee that a business card could be lost. People say business cards work or don't work, but let me tell you, when you go in with a sample, when you go in with the product, that's what I would advise, because all of a sudden there's more appreciation on the business's end that you are actually presenting them something for them taking a look and considering you. So I'm going to start with businesses, and it doesn't have to be many in your local area. Do you have restaurants that might appreciate it? Maybe an overworked waitress. You bring in skincare, you bring in our coffee. It's so affordable. Like the coffee when you join is like $11. I went to the doctor's office and they say, what are you doing? Your blood pressure is way down. Like everything I'm mentioning is EU standard. It's got what do you call it? It's got health infused benefits. When I say health infused benefits, well, it's got hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. Um, Everything's got a benefit. Like you've got the protein here, so that you don't go to carbs. And as you get older, because I didn't have to worry when I was Hazel's age. I know Hazel popped in, but I didn't have to worry about calories. But being older now, I have to worry about that. And what I found doing the pharmacy boot camp is I got educated and I found that I am not starting the day with enough protein. So throughout the day, I'm binging, I'm hungry. The stress goes up when you're at a job and you're snacking on carbs. You're doing some stress eating. So that very, very simply was easily solved because I didn't know. I knew about protein, but I didn't know that protein helps burn fat and keeps you completely filled up. So, will I be getting this again? Yes. Like this is why I'm so passionate because once you give these products a chance, you will see just how much in your daily life. The protein, I'm now gonna say, is saving me money because I'm not eating. I'm not eating and snacking, in my downtime. So you're full. So it's gonna save you money on those $7 Doritos because that's my weakness. I looked at those Doritos today. I couldn't believe 2 normal size bags are $7. And why am I bringing that up? Because people are looking for another way. They're not just looking to exchange time for money. I've worked for 35 years, has it as a single income and a single parent, mostly on my own independently most of my life. It's not going to get me there. It's going to count for something. But then when you are done emotionally, you want to pivot because it's not simply just whether we like quote our jobs. That's not, it's so far deeper than that. You may need a life change. You may need a difference just to be doing something different. That may come knocking on your door. So I'm going to advise my daughter. First of all, this I can pass down to her, but I'm also going to advise that I do value education and I do value college. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to college. But I will tell her you do 2 majors. Back in the day, we went to college, we studied one thing and became good at it. But you may, and you don't know what cards God is going to hand. Okay. And I would tell my daughter the same way I'm speaking now. You could be independent financially most of your life, like me. You could be a single parent most of your life. You just don't know this. So you're going to need 40 years of work. And I'm not saying go to a traditional job. If you're kind of at a space like me where I want to start building something else for my livelihood, my family, because I want to live while I'm here. I don't want to be old and crunchy and then trying to go see the Great Wall of China. You know what I mean? So travel is very much alive and a part of this company. And I know for people with a different mindset or never, really thought too deep about these things, or maybe just see it as something that's too difficult, maybe you wouldn't really grasp some of what I'm saying, but there's a lot of people that would. And the great part, what's getting me so excited is I know that it starts with 3 to 5 people, even 2 people who use the product. They don't have to, show, like you don't even have to keep showing up. You could set a schedule. Like I choose lately to show up because I love this and it's gotten so easy for me to share out. So we're not saying that you can't do anything else. Actually, we got into conversation today that this company does allow you to do other things, that as long as it's not the same products that you're selling. So in other companies, they would say, no, you can't do that. But like with this, I can do, and I've shown on my YouTube channel, if you check it out, sweeps writing. Sweeps writing is so different than this. That's, as I'm building, that's still a nice way to bring in a side hustle, an income stream. As you can see, people that love to work from home are very open to different income streams too. But your primary business shouldn't reflect you hopping from like different, which I never did. I never hopped from different companies in the direct sales niche. If I was with something, I did it for at least a few years or more. This one I just joined, but this is not new to me. This is so not new. What's awesome to me is everything that I've mentioned here. So yeah, it was awesome to come on here. As usual with me, leave me where you are tuning in from. And it's been wonderful. It's Thursday, guys. Friday we're getting ready for the weekend. I have back here, I'm going to finally go do some gift wrapping for my daughter's 6th birthday. So really excited. And definitely connect with me. $9.99 to enter pharmacy, and you get a little safari hat, you get a free website, and you get 30 days if you do want to purchase a kit after that. And if possible, click follow, stay tuned. Right now I'm just building, and then we'll take it from there. And it's all about growth. It's all about helping people, growing, and positivity. So it was wonderful to catch you on here, and I'm trying to think very quickly anything else for today's topic that I failed to mention. I think I covered it. So leave me, even if you're catching some old lives, catch this replay, please leave me any questions anytime. And I'm feeling so great about this. I'm feeling so just lighthearted and just so happy the more I meet all of you. So you are inspiring, guys. So all of you, have a great, great Thursday. Bye.